One of the things I don't get about ADHD is when it comes to texting and you have like a text or an email that's in the back of your mind, or it comes up every single day as a reminder of like, oh my gosh, I need to do that, I need to reply to that person. And the guilt and the shame builds up every single day, and you tell yourself, I need to do this. You might even write it down and say, today, reply to, I don't know, Sarah, and you still just don't do it, and then weeks go by and months go by. Like, I have emails from months ago that are related to uni that are so important, and I just still haven't replied, and they pop into my head. I'm like, I need to do that, and I literally have it in my schedule to have like a life admin day. Ask me if that's working. Like, nothing's working right now. I don't think anything can really be like a permanent solution, and this is why sometimes if I go to like a study space and I've planned to myself, oh, today's gonna be the day that I do work, and then I actually spend like a whole hour doing life admin instead of the actual work that I want to do, I still go home feeling productive, because in my head that's so much better than doing nothing. That life admin has probably been on standby for weeks and weeks, sometimes months, sometimes years, sometimes literal years will go by before I finally do something that I told myself I was gonna do, before I finally apply for a certain thing, before I finally fill out a certain form. I can't tell you the amount of guilt I have when I have like a feedback form that I have to fill out and I don't do it, and I told myself I really was gonna do it, because I'm also like being a bit people pleasy and being like, oh, like, especially when it's like a small business or something, I'm like, oh, like my feedback matters to them, and there's me like taking ages, and I just feel terrible, and I know I'm smiling, but like deep down it literally haunts me every day, and I think about it all the time, and I just feel like a terrible person whenever I'm not able to like keep up with these things. And I know sometimes it's like, well, there are certain people where it's like I can reply to them immediately, but it's just not that simple. There are reasons why, especially when there's dopamine involved. I can't.